Let's also get in Rohit Srivastava to understand more about the market construct. Rohit, Nifty has been hovering around the 24,200 level now for the third trading session. Does it seem like a resistance here?
I think we are closer to support than resistance because, after the big gap up we saw on Monday, we've sort of held above that. We gapped up above 23,960 all the way to 24,100 odd. And as long as we are not going significantly below 24,100 or 24,50, I think the case remains that the market should probably be heading higher, and higher meaning towards maybe 27,700 at least, if not a little more than that. So that is the bias, I think, over here, slightly positive. Waiting for the Nifty to consolidate a bit after that big jump up and then continue on the way higher from here.
The market should consolidate, but Rohit, hi, very good afternoon. This is Shrishti also joining in. But within this time of consolidation, would you advise any sectors that you are looking out right now where you can advise for accumulation at current juncture?
So I'm only calling this a bounce within what is likely to be a larger degree decline in market. So we're looking at a counter trend rally, which will go somewhere maybe 500, 700,000 points up and then peter out and start rolling over again. So that is the overall outlook. Now, usually in these kind of bounces, some sectors may do better than others. It's very, very hard to pick and choose. So I really don't want to put a particular bias on a certain sector. I mean, like you're seeing pharma, which is a typical defense falling today. I'm not sure whether, that kind of thing will happen. Like, for example, banking is a sector that is broadly held up. But how much upside is there beyond this? Because it's already at the top end of its broad range. So it'll be very hard to pick which one should really outperform in this. To some extent, we may want to think IT because it's linked to global markets. But if I look at the behavior of the Nasdaq over the last 4-5 days, it's actually an underperformer with the Dow actually doing better than the Nasdaq. So I think the sector pick is going to be difficult in what is a counter trend move because of the rotation. Something that does well today probably does not do well tomorrow. So we are generally just sticking with the index as the main trade over here.
All right, just calling it as a bounce, but any stock that you would like to call out at this time, Rohit? Any stock picks by you?
No, we don't any case recommend any stocks because we are not really advisors. So our views are typically on the index markets and global linkages. And right now there are a lot of divergences. If we actually try to make global linkages with what is happening on the dollar or what is happening in commodities, like I do usually like metal stocks, but we are not getting a clear clue there because the dollar still remains strong. Even if it pulls back a little bit, you might still see further upside in the dollar. So that's like a hanging sword in the commodity space and the metal space. So even those linkages are slightly hard to draw right now. And a lot of these divergences usually happen when you're at an important inflection or turning point in the market. So I think that is the bigger clue that we are getting from these divergences, that something is changing, and therefore we need to pay attention and also stay on guard and not get sucked into something completely wrong.
For joining us and giving your view and perspective about the markets.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.